And now I will share my screen. And so let me actually move it down a little bit. Admit. So when you open the Word, let me show you how to make the flyers, the brochure, or if you have something like a resume you want to make, how to do that. So if when you open, this is the Word that I just opened, right? And then it will ask you few things, blank document, or you want to go for the more templates. So if you click more templates and you go here, it will give you it has thousands of templates available here, including the certificate, how you can make a certificate and print it, how you can make a flyers, you see. So if you want to go, for example, let's go, we are looking for a flyer. So now it is searching the templates and it will open so many here. What you can do now, you would like to modify it, so you can choose according to your needs which one suits you better. Just suppose we are printing a flyer related to our some party or some event. So just suppose, for example, we can take this one, and let me choose some template, open template. Oh, sorry. It's a little slow. Okay, I think it's stuck. Okay, let me go back and let me open more templates so that I can show you some better example. I think we choose the example where we cannot change the background. Let's start from a blank. How about this, that we start from a very simple, where we can make some changes which has the white background. Or let's start from a blank. Blank. Let's start from blank and let me show you how to do that. Okay, so let's make a flyer here. So you go to the design and now you can see lots of options will be open for you in the design even. So you can choose your title and everything. What do you want? Maybe you want a background picture, you want a watermark on your page. So if you want a watermark, so you can go to the custom one. And let me choose first the watermark. So watermark is something that will stay in the background. So you go to the file and let me select from my desktop and let me go to here, and I have some watermarks here. Okay. Okay, standard. And let's use this one as a watermark. So you see that this goes in the background. Now we have to design it, right? So let's go to the page background, and you can even choose the color if you want, or if you don't want to choose the color, then let's go to the more colors. Oh, sorry, not more colors. It will go to fill effects. So here you go to the picture, you select the picture for the background, you go here, and let's have some picture for the background. Let me choose, for example, in the downloads, I have one picture. Let's see how it goes. So you see it already filled it. So you can even make it transparent on more things, like in the fill effects, you go, this is a picture thing. So you can even change the aspect ratio for your picture. You can rotate it or whatever you want to do. The pattern, texture, and gradient all are here. But let's take it a little bit. Here are the effects. And but these effects are if you are going to use it as a animations, which we are not, right? So let me actually change it back to the color so that we can put more things here. Now insert. Now you can insert a text box also. Let's create this text box here, a bigger one. You can even write something what you want to write. For example, it is your event related to let's type Microsoft training session number 1. Let's highlight it, and now you can go to your quick styles. You can choose whichever you want. Let's choose this one. Let's go to the home. I think this is the basic formatting that you already know about it, how to do that. So let's make it a little bit here and change the color to the red one. Let me actually put one line below it also. So let me do it again. So it is now, it will show in this way. Okay, so let me change the color to maybe blue. So this is our training session. Now you want to insert the more boxes, right? Because you would like to add some more information. So let's choose this type of the box here, which will go in the side as a column where you can write more things. For example, what would you like to write here? It is probably information about your session, which session you are going to do. Here you can type whatever it is about. It is come and join us if you are. Okay, I have to admit people also. If you are interested in learning more about advanced features of Microsoft Word. And then of course you can modify it more, little bit, make it smaller. So let's make it a little bit smaller, move it up. Maybe it goes here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. It will go like around 15, 16. Let's make it bigger too. 16, and I think here it needs your line spacing. I cannot see certain features because of the zoom option here. Okay, I have to go here this way. I think it's this one, it is hiding behind it. How to get rid of the zoom toolbar? Okay. Here you go to the line spacing. I would like to make it more 1.5, and what is actually here like this, and this will actually, I will move this one here down there. I can even make it a little bit bigger, about this size, and here you can see now I will need to move this so I can get rid of this. I don't need this, and let me put it back. So this was your information about the session. You can even, what you can do is put it a little bit here if you want. Now you would like to include some more decorations, right? That what is it about? So usually what I do, I go to the icons, or I go to the smart art, or I go to 3D models. Here you see, here are the 3D models. Let's see what is inside the 3D models. So you can choose when it is downloading. Let me choose something like computer so that people know what it is about, right? So you can always choose a good picture here, whichever you want. Let's choose this one. So it will take just a minute for downloading. Okay, so here is our picture. Let me make it bigger. And in fact, what I will do, I will convert this color into the white color. And I would like to cut and paste. When I do the cut and paste, it can go on the top of the computer, you see. So I would like to put it on the top of the computer so people will know it is related to this. So what I will do, I will move this up here. I will make it shorter. You can even rotate the direction, you see. This is the beauty of the 3D here. So that you can rotate it. And let me move it down here a little bit. Here in the corner. Here it fits. And now I will move this thing on the top of here. And if you see, let me go back. Okay, I need to make it bigger. And here you go. So if you see, we have now created is the Microsoft session. And here you see on my left hand side, here is the adjust top. So I can even move it a little bit up so that this can go a little bit down and little bit up more. Okay, and then this looks perfectly fine with me. Little bit I will move this way. Now it looks good. Good. So this is the trainings, but you can see that the background here in the picture is little bit covering my text which I have written. So what I will do, I will highlight it actually. Let me see how it goes if I highlight it. So I think this way it looks good, right? So you can even crop this picture. You know, you go to 3D models, and in 3D models, but what you have to do is you have to cut it. Now you know which way you want it, right? So paste it as a picture. When you paste it as a picture, then of course you cannot, let me change its layout. So you go here, picture format, you go to the wrap test or wrap text, and you go to anything like a tide or something. Now you can easily move this. So let me cut it again and copy it on my picture here. And now let me move everything first on the top here. You see, okay, now it looks better to me. And what I will do now, I will just crop this. So because now I saved it as a picture, I can easily crop it up to here. I don't need it completely, you see. So it is a little bit smaller, so you can even make it bigger now, because now you can even write the text in the bigger format. So let me make it now 36. Let's do this. So that looks good, right? So even I can format this, I can crop it more like this way, and this way. And then we can move it up to here. So also I would like to move this picture here a little bit in the middle. So you see, when I move it, there is always a green line. So green line is showing me that this is now in the middle. So it's in the middle of the page. So now I will move this information, all information down here somewhere. I will put this here. This goes here. So now you would like to have some program layout, right? What is the time? What is the everything? So what I will go to the text box again, and you can choose which text box you would like, right? There's so many samples. So let's choose this one if you want. So I would like to have this one here, and I would like to write here my program layout. Like program layout means what is your timetable for this thing. And let me move it on this side, and I don't need this information. So I will move this small box a little bit above, a little bit more above, and that's it. And I will make it bold. I don't need, I think, the highlight or anything. I think I will probably change the color, or I will leave it as it is. I think that looks better. Now you have, I will make it actually smaller because I don't want to keep so much space here for this one. Okay, good. You can even change the styles. Let's go and see which other styles we can have it. Let's have something like this. This would be the bigger one. Or you can have this shaded one. And then let's go to the size. Let me increase the size. Maybe 36 is better. 26 is better too. And let me change the color to yellow, or something that is easily readable. Let me make it 30. 30 is better. Okay, so here you go, your program layout. And then you can go back, insert box, but I think I would like to have something simple because I want to create my own text box. So here I will start writing. So whichever you are writing, for example, my program start is first is the introduction, and introduction is going to be at, for example, 6 to 7 a.m. And also I want to first make, let me go back here. I would like to write the date, right? So let's type here October 26, 2021. And let me move this box down and this box a little bit here like this, October 21. And I can write the time. For example, it is going to be 6 to 10 a.m. PST, the time zone, which time zone you are in or which time zone you are wanting to do that thing. I would actually move this to the next line, and I will move these into the center thing. Like I will go back to home. I will put it like this way. And this will also, I will make it a little bit center. And I will change the color for this program layout. Maybe this is better. And I will, okay, it didn't change. Now it will change. And I will remove a little bit spacing, line spacing. I will make it less. Even, I think 1 is okay, or even less than 1. Let me go back to the spacing and line spacing options. So here here you can see that we have already chosen between, I can actually choose this to probably 0. Yeah, this looks good now. And here I will move it a little bit up. Here my program is coming down. So I will write even more options. Let's go to the second thing. Then is probably the presentation. And I will go to this, for example, 7 to sorry. Let's type 9 a.m. And probably the next is the closing, and I will go to 9 to probably 11, 10. We have 10 a.m. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's do it this way. This is your program layout. Now I can go to even, sorry, shape format, and you can choose even the styles which you want for your thing. Maybe let's go with the blue color like this way. This blue color is probably a good one. And even you can add your own effects if you want. For example, I would like to add some shading. You can even add some shadow if you want, but I think I will, yeah, let's add the shadow here. And same way, you can go to the picture. You can even save it as a picture, and you can have the picture effects, or you can go back and you can have some of your, go back here and choose if you want to have something different. So it depends completely on you how you are going to modify your everything. So I would like to make some effects here, sorry, on this shape format. Maybe I will go to this one, little bit on the black side, maybe on the gray. Let's do the black side, and let's change shape for only this one this way, and let's copy paste your text and go to the white color and make it bold and make it bigger. 18, I think 20 is also good. So these are some of the different. Now you would like to add some more things, so let me show you how to do that. Go to the icons. Let's choose here something like, for example, computer. You see so many things available. So we can choose, for example, one of these pictures. You can choose two even. And let me insert this. So when you choose this, you can even, in PowerPoint, it's more easy to drag. In Word, you always have to change its graphic form so that you can drag it easily. So for this, you go to the position and you always change it. So for example, let me put it here, for example, in the corner, maybe on the top of this here, or maybe here. I can even put it here, and I will change its color. So you see here is the graphic color. So I will go here and I can choose the white color if they have the white completely. Okay, the green, the blue, and if I can go to the graphic outline, it is the white color. So you can even put this thing, something here or something on the top or something in the middle here, wherever you want, right? Just to make few more changes, or even you can put it here somewhere on the top of this, the information, like we can move it down, this information completely here, for example, and I will move this on the top here like this. So you see the green bar, it always is there whenever I move my graphics. So let's change the color now. So let's move it to more bluish color. I would suggest this one, or this one is good. So you can even move this one also there if you want. So let's move this here and this together, just to put some information. So it depends on you what you want to drag. You can even put the things in the corner. You can put the line. So let's have, let's go to our layout. Sorry, not layout, our design. And here is the, I was going to, oh yeah, here, insert, sorry. and you go to the shapes, and you can always put the lines if you want. Like for example, I would like to put a line here. Okay, and then you can even modify your lines. For example, I would like to go for thickness. I would like for a blue color. I would like to make it more thick. And I would even like to add some effects to my line. For example, if you want to add the shadow, you can add shadow. If you want to create something like, not, I will go for the bevel maybe. Let's do this thing. Okay, let's go for this one. So this is the line that you can put not only in the on the top also. So you are just cutting, pasting, and you are putting it on the top. So actually, I don't like the background here. Most definitely, I'm going to change it. You can even go to the transparency. You see, it can change the colors for you. So let's go for, first go to the color and see which color I can have. Okay, this color does not look good to me. Maybe I will go to the simple one, more like this. And okay, let me cut it actually. Cut, and I will paste it as a picture, because then it will give me more variety of, sorry. Yeah, so let's go to the picture format again, and then just wrap our text to the tide or whatever, so that I can move it. So I can move it now here, and now I will go here to the picture format, and now you can see I can choose so many layouts different. But I would like to choose something different. Maybe we can go with this one. And now I can go to the artistic effects. You can even add your artistic effects if you like. I think I will stick with what I have. And you can even decrease the transparency if you want to put it in the background, but I don't want. I will go into the corrections, and I will make it a little bit darker or a little bit lighter. I just don't like the background there. And so this is how you, and here you can then write your, like where it is going to happen, right? Is it, so I will actually just copy this, and I will paste it here, and I will move it down here. So this would be my place where it is going to happen. So you can edit it, and you can say venue, like, or it is going to be a virtual. So you can say that it is going to be virtual on Zoom, and you can say then Zoom link will be shared with registrants, right? So here you can put it. So, and also you can even put your links. For example, for information, please visit. And here you can put like whatever the website is, www.xxx and .com, whatever is. So like I will just do it like Scientudio. Okay. And base. So you can even put a hyperlink here. So let's do the hyperlink. Browse pages. So I will just add here. In the hyperlink, it's always good to add HTTPS, because otherwise it won't open. Here you go. So it is, when you link it, it becomes blue. So I will go and change it to white again. But there is one thing that you always have to remember. If you download and save this design as a Word, this probably link will be clickable. If you save it as a PDF, this will be again clickable. But if you save it as a picture, it will not be clickable for you. Also, there can be one more change that you can do. Let me show you how you can do that. I think I figured it out, but no, I cannot. You can even draw the things, but it depends how good you are in drawing, basically. So you can even create some borders if you want. I don't like borders most of the time, so it completely depends on you. So which borders you want, you can even select and deselect the borders. So let's select maybe something like this. And then you would like to have it on the top, on the side, here, and here. So you can say whole document or any specific section. Let's put it on the whole document. You can even decrease its size. For example, I would like to go for 2 by 4 because 3 is too much. I think this is also the sizes. So let me actually make it a little bit here. Let me make these lines a little bit shorter. Okay. Okay, so I can only make it shorter here. And let me move it in the middle. So I have made it already, so I will just delete this. I will copy and I will paste it here. So this is how you can actually make your flyers or brochures completely from scratch. The other thing what you can do is, just suppose I would like to insert, I would like to actually show you, yeah, you can even insert your videos. You see online video, but I think in brochures you don't need this, because brochures are something which are completely, I wanted to show you here with more effects, fill effects, picture as a background, and let's select some picture. Let me see if I can get some a good example of picture which is little bit transparent or does not have so many colors, because if the background is so busy, it won't look good, right? So yeah, let's see if we can change the picture. I won't change it, so because I don't have any example where I can change the transparency of the picture, so I think that won't good. This is how you prepare your brochure. This is the first thing for flyer or brochure. Now I will go back and I will show you how to make your resume. I will stop sharing my screen here, and I can see few people are already there, Adrian and Thomas. Do you guys have any question about the brochure, or should we move on?
Your explanation was good, ma'am.
Oh, Thomas, do you have any question? Do you, so
The explanation, ma'am, it's all clear. Let's proceed.
Okay, so I will go to the resume one now, how to make your resume really good way. So I can share my screen back and here. So, you know, if you learn how to make these flyers and brochures on your Word, you can always make these for different companies and you can get some money out of it, right? It is also some sort of a skill, but you need to play more with it. I will go back to the file and I will now open some resumes. Let's work on some resumes. So I will go for templates. There are different people who have different styles, but I will tell you which is which looks a little bit better. And okay, so these are the different styles which people use. Most of the time people use this type. Yeah, Thomas, I can see that you raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am. I forgot to ask one thing. After creating your flyer from Microsoft Word. When you want to share it with your client who has asked you to make it, do you share it as a Word document, or you maybe take a screenshot of it, maybe using the snipping tool on the computer?
I think that when you are going to share it with clients, I would not share with them the file, the regular Word file. I will share with them the PDF file. The reason is that because if they will make any change, because Word is very tricky. So whenever if they will click anything, the thing can move or even the text can be changed. So Word is really tricky. So I will convert it into the PDF and I will send them, and I will tell them that they should write the comments where they want to make the changes. Because in PDF also, maybe I can give you during these sessions the training about the PDF editor, so they can always go to the editor and they can always add the comments in the PDF documents, and you can always ask them to add the comments rather than making the changes on the document. They should add the comments, because if you will send them Word, they can still add the comments on the Word, because I can show you. For example, let's open some file here and then I will show you how to add documents. Okay, let me see here, this one. Okay, let's go to this resume, and for example, let me show you, and let me go back here. You can see my screen still. So you see here under the review, so they can still add the comments, right? So they can you can open the tracking and then they can start adding the comments on the side, because it will stay here. But here you can see on the top right corner there is a comment that you can see, but if you open the tracking then you can see that. But Word is so tricky, if they click anything it can move. So it is good to send them a PDF file, because when you send them the PDF file, then it is locked, everything is locked, so they cannot move anything in your design, and they can only add the comments, and then you can change the design as easily. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you first to go back to the original design and then to make changes. This is what I would do. I would never share a raw Word file with them. No, not at all. So now let's go to our resume.
Okay, ma'am. Now, what if they want it as a picture?
Yeah, you can send them as a picture, then you can save it as a picture. You go to the file, you see it shows the save as, and when you are choosing it, so you can go to the more options, and here you can select. You see here it says that it is going to be a single web page, a PDF file, a template, or if you want, or in another words, a easy. Okay, let me show you the easiest way to share it as a picture. Make it little bit zoom, a little bit less zoom, right? So then just take a screenshot. I will click a button on my keyboard which is called as print screen. So when I print screen, then I will go to the paint and I will just copy paste here. I will go to the down. I will select my design. I will cut it and I will save it as a new design, new file. And I will save it as a JPG, or even you can, here you can select JPG, GIF, or any other format, or the PNG. PNG is little higher, so most of the time you save the JPG. You can even increase its size. You can go to the resize, you see, and you can even increase its pixels. So what I would do to increase its size, can you still see my screen, or?
Yes.
Are you able to see? So you see I am going to increase the size now for my design. I will go to Control C and I will first make it a little bit bigger. I will do this and then I will drag it. And now it is little bit downside, so I will just make it a little bit this way and this way. So this is now high resolution, high size picture. You can see here its size is increased pretty much, right? In the pixels, you can see it. And then you can save it in JPG or whatever you want, like for example, test one. And then you are saving it as a picture. The only thing for saving it as a picture is this, that you cannot see their comments. I don't know how they will write the comments. They can only write the comments on the paint. The other way is to always export your file too. So if you go to save, yeah, here you see export, and but I don't think they have options. They only have of change the file type. Let's see which file types they have. Yeah, they don't have usually the pictures here. So save as another file type. No, so most of the times it's better to go using the paint. So paint is much better and easy way to increase the file size. I already showed you how to do the file size on the paint. Let me go back. So this is normally, now this is my high resolution because I already created it in the high resolution. Either you change the pixels here, or you just drag it down and you drag your design down. So that also will change the resolution of your picture and make it a little bit a bigger size or desirable size, which you want to attach. So this is how you would do that. So did it answer your question, Thomas?
Yes, yes, excellent. Thank you.
No worries. So let's go to now our resume thing. I won't save it. So this is, oh, I stopped sharing my screen. Okay, let me share it again. This is the resume. Most these days, this style is more common, but I won't use this style if you are more of a science person, you know. But still, this is the template which is available. This is how you would like it. You write your first name, last name, and you can change it as it is. There is little bit problem in this resume that I would not like write it this way. This can be, okay, there are two things. Your resumes are always 1 to 2 page thing. Your CV is always a detailed CV, 5, 6, 7 pages. If you are going to write your resume, then probably you can follow this template, right? Because this is just 1 page template. So you can write your experience, most relevant experience to your job. You can write about your education. You can write about your communication. I think in communications, what you can write instead, you can write, for example, if that job you are applying for is related to communications, like the thing which we are doing right now, or it is related to marketing, for example. So just change here that marketing experience, and then just write down what is your experience related to the job description. Always pick some sort of keywords from the job description and add it here. So you can even write your leadership or a team skills, like how good you work within a team and like these things. This is the 1 page template thing. Let me actually open my own resume because I would like to show you how would you like to go for a detailed one. Let me see. So I will go to the new folder. Oh, sorry. Browse, sorry. In desktop and jobs, and okay, let me open this example. I hope this is the Word file is the one that I am looking for. So let's see. It's just taking little time to open. So you see, this is the detailed resume now. It is now 3 pages. So what I did, I started, you can even write the tagline. I wrote a tagline that what I am, what are my basic experience, what is my basic experience, and what are my basic skills. And then I put the highlights here. In highlight, this is a general CV, but you can make it specific CV also. For example, under highlights, you can, sorry?
I'm still seeing the template. I'm not seeing the example you are showing us.
Okay, let me share my example again. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. So here you see this is now 3-page CV. It's not 1 or 2 pages resume. You know, resume is basically only 1 page or 2 page. But here, if you see, you can add a tagline just like I added here, but this is related to your skills or related to your experience or degree. And then I have added here the highlights, you see. So under highlights, you can write what, this is my general CV, but if you are writing to specific job, for example, related to marketing or related to anything, you can write your highlights. And then what you can do, if you have some online, like online references, online your publication, you can always add the hyperlink. So I have added the hyperlinks wherever needed. And I have added here my contact address, you see. So this is like my contact on the side. But then I went down and I added my work experience. So you can add your work experience according to the chronological order, or you can add your work experience based on what is required for the job. For example, if you're applying for a marketing job, and marketing experience should be on the top, so you can move your marketing experience on the top and the other experience is down. So it depends. And here I have put my education on the side. I didn't put it in the main page. And then I have separated my skills. You see, if here I have separated like my business skills, I have made it highlights like for my GMP skills. And if you go down, then you can even add your certificates, right? So you can add your certificates. You can add, even you have organized some events and workshops, if you know your languages. So the left hand side column is only for education and skills, and right hand side column, like this big column, is mainly for my experience, practical experience, whereas this left hand side column is all about the skills, languages, and like these things. And at the end I added some sort of my publications as well as my references. So this is the detailed form of resume that you can make. But if you are looking, there is another style which is very common these days, and I think you cannot see my screen again, and I will go back. uh, this is 1-page resume which is common, but there is one more style that is most of the times people are making their resumes. It is this one, this type of the style. This is very common. Most of the time people make this type of the resume, but please make sure when you are making that your picture is not pink, and it's because it's just not a good example for if your picture is pink. So you see here in objective, rather than objective, I would rather like write it like whichever experience. For example, if it's a communication job, communication expertise or experience, I would not give it a title of objectives, because that's not what is it mean for, right? So there are thousands of templates available which you can use. In addition, you can even make a brochure, you know. Let me type for the brochure. And you can even make brochure yourself on Word. For brochure is always 3-page. You see, they're all 3 pages. So let's make a brochure ourselves. So how you would do that? Let's do it. New. And for brochure, I will go to the layout to landscape, and then let me make it smaller. Let me write something, and then I will create into the columns. How many columns I want? I want 3 columns. So you see, now it has the 3 columns. So whatever you are writing, whatever you are filling, it will go into the 3 columns, and you will have the 3-page brochures. You can even choose their size of each page by moving these, you know, like around. You see, I am moving this, and I would like to actually move this also a little bit here.
For the resume.
Sorry?
I'm still seeing the template for the resume.
Okay. I don't know why it happens. So let's me. Yeah. Fatina, after this brochure we will end it actually. So because we have 3 more sessions, so we have plenty of time to go through these things. So this is how you do that. How I did it. I opened a new file. Let me go back and open a new file for you. Now you can see my screen, right? Thomas, you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it very well.
So you can go to the layout, you go to the orientation, you go to the landscape, and let me first make it a little bit bigger because I want my brochure to be the end of the page, to be printed like this, or maybe a little bit below. So there should be cut edges if I'm printing it. Okay. And then you can start writing something and then just click it that you, even if you are not writing, you can just click it into the 3 columns. I usually do that. So you see now it is a 3 column. So this brochure is going to be 3 pages, you see. Now let's do that. You want to have your page layout, right? In the, sorry, in the design page borders. So let's arrange this one. And so this is now your overall, because brochure is always where it is printed in one design, right? So now let's move our text, this thing, where is my text, and let me move it a little bit inside, and that's how it is going. And what else you can do, you can always insert the boxes, the boxes are always good for the flyers. So you can insert, for example, this box. Let's insert this one, and make it according to your this size, your text. And then the same way you can edit it, and you can make 3 pages. You see, you have 3, and at the end you can print this brochure. So this is how you do that. What I will do, today we went through Word, Microsoft Word, and we went through the CV resume templates that are available as a free samples for you. You don't have to go on Google and download. We also went through our, what was the other thing, sorry, our flyers, how to make the flyer on the Word, and then you can also print those flyers. We also went through the brochures, and I showed you how to do that on these things. What else I can show you some next time when we do this Word training. I can mix it with the Canva together, and I will show you how to use the Canva free version of Canva for your designs, and how to copy those designs on the Word then, or how to use those designs separately. So that we can do tomorrow. In addition, tomorrow we will also go through PowerPoint, how to make a video on the PowerPoint, because I think you already know how to use the PowerPoint. So I will not go into those details. I will go directly into how to make the videos on the PowerPoint. So tomorrow we will be covering videos on PowerPoint and our Canva plus Word, how to make more beautiful flyers and brochures using Canva and Word together. Okay. And in also, if you will have any question, we will cover it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and on Thursday we can focus on Excel. So on Excel we will focus mainly on statistics, how to apply different tests like the t-test, like and like one side tail test, two-sided tail test, or like the data analysis, how to do that, how to create the sheets, how to move between the columns, switch between the columns. So Thursday will be completely about Excel. And on Friday, probably on Thursday, I will give you some assignments. And on Friday, we will discuss only about the assignments and these things. Right? So all good, right? Any question, Thomas or Adrian or any other? I don't know how many more people are here. Any questions do you guys have? Do you have no question?
Yes, no questions, ma'am.
Okay, all good? Okay, so Fatina, I think we can end the session. I will stop recording and I will upload this session by tomorrow and then I will share the link, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
No
We are
worries.
starting, sorry?
Sorry, what are you saying?
I'm saying thanks a lot for the training, for today's training. Are we keeping the same time of 3:30?
Yes, just do it 3:30. Start it a little earlier because if there are any problem, for example, we spend 30 minutes in adjustment, so we don't have to spend that much time tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. And I hope we share links on their emails for others who submitted.
Yes, I will send the link to everyone.
Okay.
Okay?